In the very heart of old Edinburgh, among the narrow cobblestone streets and Gothic facades, there was an elite chess club known as the Black Tournament. The building, with its carved windows and massive oak door, concealed from prying eyes, a place where judges, economists, professors, and former diplomats gathered. Here they didn't just play chess. Here, reputations were made and defended, influence was divided, and silent challenges were issued. At the center of the club stood Thomas Winslow, a 7-time champion of the prestigious annual event, the Crown of the Royal Haven. His suits were immaculate, and his face looked as if it had been carved from marble. His games resembled theatrical performances, methodical, ruthless, inspiring awe and fear. No one had ever seen him lose. One evening, as the antique hall clock struck 8, and the air filled with the scent of cognac and polish, a woman entered the club, Mary Davis, dressed in a worn gray janitor's uniform. Her gray hair was tightly pulled into a bun, and behind her she dragged a squeaky cart with a bucket and brushes. She had arrived far too early. Cleaning usually started late at night. The members exchanged glances, and the club manager, Hannah, pursed her lips in confusion. But Mary said nothing. She walked into the main hall and stopped by one of the boards, watching an intense game in progress. Her gaze was sharp, focused, and Thomas noticed. His interest flared like a hunter spotting unexpected prey. Curiosity led to an offer, one game, just for fun. At first it sounded like a patronizing joke. He offered her a handicap, but she refused. "I've got 20 minutes before the floor dries," she said calmly, as if setting the terms rather than accepting them. The opening moves were aggressive. Thomas wanted to quickly demonstrate the difference in their skill levels. But by the 10th move, the board no longer followed his usual logic. She didn't just know the opening, she understood the position. With each of her moves, the room grew quieter. On the 25th move, checkmate. The room was stunned. Thomas sat staring at the pieces, as if he couldn't understand what had just happened. Mary calmly gathered the pieces, straightened the board, and walked toward the door. "Thank you for the game, Mr. Winslow," she said softly. "I have to get back to cleaning." "Who are you?" he asked, without raising his eyes. "Just a janitor. But once, chess was my life." Without waiting for a response, she left the hall, leaving behind only the scent of cleaning supplies and silent admiration. The club members continued analyzing the game for a long time, replaying the moves as if searching for an explanation. And that very night, Thomas pulled a long-forgotten book on chess strategy from the shelf and began reading it from the very beginning, for the first time in years. What an incredible story. Dear friends, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. There's much more to come.